This is a severe weather alert from WWL Weather, sponsored by Egan Insurance Agency.
Well, good Wednesday afternoon. The time is 3:58, just about 4 o'clock, and we're bringing you the latest on the rain and the flooding situation across the area. A new flash flood warning has been issued for the immediate New Orleans metro area, parts of Jefferson Parish, Orleans, St. Bernard, and Plaquemines Parish by this new green flashing box as this slowly moving line of rain and storms continues to crawl eastward, dumping already about 1 to 2 inches in parts of the metro area and Jefferson Parish. So that flash flood warning is actually in effect until 7 o'clock tonight. Not to mention we've been tracking the heavy rain and flooding across the North Shore and our river and parishes and parts of our bayou parishes into South Mississippi. We've had several reports of flooding across the North Shore, especially in Covington, where we've seen anywhere from maybe 6 to 12 inches of rain so far. That's according to the National Weather Service. So we're going to bring you this live picture right now. This is of Covington, where there have been reports of the water kind of just getting up so high that it is actually getting to the bumpers of cars. I'll step out of the way so you can see this full picture. This is in Covington, where the rain has risen so much and the water has risen so much that it's actually getting into some local businesses and schools. And you can see the roadways, how flooded they are right now. So the commute home tonight is going to be a mess if you live on the North Shore. And for our river and bayou parishes, at least parts of our bayou parishes, but it's especially the North Shore, into Covington, down through Slidell, Bogalusa, into South Mississippi through Picayune. This is a current look at radar conditions, and I'll show you just how heavy that rain has been over the last few hours. It looks like rainfall rates we were checking earlier around maybe 1 to 2 inches in a half an hour, up to 3 inches in just an hour. So we've seen a significant amount of rain and a lot of dangerous flooding across the area. And you just saw that live picture in Covington, where the heavy rain has just risen so much, and it's going to take some time for that to kind of subside, even though showers may be winding down later on. Obviously not yet. There's still a lot of heavy rain falling, but as the showers start to subside later this evening, then the water will start to kind of recede and go down. But look how dangerous it could potentially be just from the reports that we are getting. I mean, people are still able to kind of traverse through that flooded roadway, but it's definitely not a good idea because you don't know how deep it will go. So driving through flooded roadways, as you see there, not the best idea. I know it's a really huge inconvenience when you're trying to get home from work and you want to take your usual route, but it may be flooded tonight if you live on the North Shore. St. Tammany Parish, Washington, Tangipahoa Parish, also South Mississippi, Pearl River, and Hancock counties have been dealing with the ongoing rain and flash flooding for the last several hours, and the rain has not let up. So it's going to be a very messy commute home. Try to avoid those flooded roadways when you can. It's not a good idea to drive through them or even walk through them because you really just don't know how deep it will go. Now, over the next few hours, we're still talking this heavy rain that's not going to really let up until about, I'd say, 8 o'clock tonight. I mean, it's going to start to weaken slowly, but you've noticed it's been several hours of heavy rain that really hasn't stopped on the North Shore. Also, back through our river parishes, showers are subsiding a bit, so there is some good news on the South Shore, in our river parishes, parts of our bayou parishes, parts of Terrebonne and Lafourche. Things are starting to slowly kind of wind down, but the heavy stuff still on the North Shore at the moment. And it's anticipated that this line, as it kind of crawls slowly eastward, that can induce some flooding across the metro area. So really anywhere across the region tonight, it's really important to take it kind of slow and easy on the roads. If you have to pull over, the rain is coming down too hard, or if you have to take a different route, try not to like get involved in any kind of bad situation when it comes to flooding on the roads, because it can get extremely difficult to navigate and see, especially as the sun is setting and it is dark and cloudy and rainy, and it is it could certainly be a treacherous situation. So make sure you are taking it easy on the roads. Luckily, I think as we go throughout tonight, things will be winding down. I want to pull up a model analysis of what's going to happen over the next few hours. So really just a closer look. Yeah, the heavy rain continues now, and it continues until about 7, 8 o'clock tonight. And this slow moving line will make its way through the metro area. So Kenner through Metairie starting to see some good downpours, and they'll slowly make their way through again. This flash flood warning that's been issued for the metro area is in effect until 7 o'clock today. And we've had several reports of flooding in Covington, Laplace, through Gramercy, North Shore, river parishes have reported a lot of serious flooding today. So let's walk through the next few hours with our precision casts. This is until about 4:30. Okay, we're still looking at the track and the heavy rain north of the lake. We get closer to 6, 7 o'clock, things are starting to wind down. So I think tonight we will take a break from the rain. Overnight, we're not going to have much happening. It's actually going to be pretty dry during the overnight hours. There could be some passing showers at times. And as we head into early tomorrow morning, we could actually see some areas of fog developing as we have a lot of saturated grounds. And then tomorrow there is going to be more rain coming our way, especially as we head into the late morning hours. So this is early tomorrow, 5, 6 a.m. Nothing really happening too substantial just yet. It's not till later in the morning, 10, 11 a.m. tomorrow, closer to the lunch hour. We'll get another round of rain and storms. This one should be a bit more progressive and move a little quicker through the area, but we can still see some heavy rain and thunderstorms tomorrow. And that may lead to some flooding, some street flooding, because we already have these saturated grounds. So this could be our issue tomorrow with some heavy rain and possibly another round of street flooding with those already saturated grounds, especially on the North Shore. But I think South Shore spots tomorrow can also see some street flooding possible. So we're not out of the woods just yet when it comes to the heavy rain. We've got it happening now, and we have another round of it tomorrow. So I'll take one last look at what's happening on radar. It has been a soggy, wet day, to say the least. We've had several inches of rainfall north of the lake and in our river parishes and in Pearl River and Hancock counties in South Mississippi. And as we go through the next few hours, it is going to continue to linger until about 7, 8 o'clock tonight. That's when things kind of taper off and things kind of improve. And then tomorrow we'll have that second round of rain and storms. So I did want to quickly show you the latest update with our radar, and also if there's any updates from the National Weather Service. They did just send a new update extending the time in the flash flood warning, as we've been tracking these flash flood warnings all over the area. North Shore. These on the North Shore, these flashing green boxes on the North Shore, that's in effect until about 5, 6 o'clock tonight. So the flash flood warning is going to be with us for the next several hours on the North Shore, and on the South Shore in our metro area here, that will be in effect until about 7 o'clock, and then this flash flood warning in effect for about the next hour or two. So